Live to CNN reporter Valeria Leon now. Valeria, thanks so much for your time once again. What's the latest today? There are fears that this violence will escalate. Has that come to fruition?
Yes, and the contrast is the message that we're hearing from Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum right now. She's being clear to say that restore order, contain the violence, and also project control. She said that the situation is under control. But on the ground, the reality is more complicated. After the military operation and the death of one of the country's most powerful criminal leaders, we've seen retaliation, like burned vehicles, attack on businesses, and disruptions to airports in key states. Security forces have been deployed in large numbers, particularly in Jalisco and also in other neighboring regions to prevent further escalation. But the immediate challenge is stopping the violence from spreading. And these groups are trying to demonstrate strength and also send a message that they can paralyze cities if they choose to. So the next few days are critical, but the coming weeks may be even more difficult because this isn't just about restoring calm. It's about what happens inside the criminal organization now. And security forces will likely stay on high alert. That's what federal authorities said. And intelligence operation will intensify. And there will be enormous pressure, both, we're talking about domestically, but also international, to ensure tourist areas, also economic hubs and World Cup host cities remain secure. Now, Mexico's defense secretary is shedding light on how authorities were able to find El Mencho. And here's what the defense secretary said. He said that the breakthrough came when intelligence teams began tracking the movements of a woman described as being romantically linked to the cartel leader. And that trail led to investigators and to his inner circle and ultimately to the location where El Mencho was hiding. Wow. Therefore, security forces will likely stay on in high alert. And this is the latest information we have from Mexico, knowing more details about this military operation.
Yeah, one of his lovers leading to his death. But the question is there an obvious successor to El Mencho within this gang, or might a rival cartel then take over the territory and the operation?
Well, we don't have a specific profile that we can say, but what we've seen before is how this fragmentation of the cartel happened when a big leader has been arrested, or in this case has been dead. So the aftermath of that confrontation is what tells a lot. You know, the footage that captures this very chaotic and graphic scene with bodies lying behind vehicles, blood visible on the street. I mean, we've seen a lot of videos of a person filming how shaken National Guard members happen to be in this operation. And well, let's see what happened in the next days and weeks and what happened with this cartel, the Jalisco New Generation cartel.
Yeah, thanks for the update, Valeria. It is quite fascinating. Thanks so much. I appreciate the update, of course, because cartel activity bleeding into those tourist areas that Australians know so well.